is Fox Sports Midwest.
Coming up on this week's show, you'll meet a Golden Glover who packs a huge punch, a record-breaking swim team, and a two-sport star from South Putnam. All this and more next on the Chevrolet Indiana Prep Zone. Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Chevrolet Indiana Prep Zone. I'm your host, Taylor Adams, and this week we bring you the show from the Sparta Boxing Gym in Fishers, Indiana. Now, a lot of high school students go all their years kind of arguing and bickering with their parents over who knows what. But with Kenneth Thomas Jr., it's no different. But it's a different type of fighting with his father. Now, here's Kyle Bender with more on the story.
Lawrence Central senior Kenneth Thomas Jr. was born into boxing. When most kids were picking up a ball, he was learning to put on gloves.
I started boxing like when I was 10 years old. I started training when I was like around 5. You know, my dad, he introduced me to it around that age.
As a kid, I used to actually, before I even brought him into competing, I used to get like his nephews and together, you know, and I would put gloves on them. I would spread out the living room sometime, you know, and boxing has always been a part of the infrastructure of our families.
He was destined to not just share the same name, but also the same love for boxing as his father. Kenneth Thomas Sr. also fought as an amateur boxer in Indiana and could see his son's potential early on.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it right away. I mean, he had, from the first time he got in the ring, he had the common element that you have to have in order to succeed in this sport. He had that. So when I saw that, you know, naturally I was able to, you know, mold and build everything else to make him a complete fighter.
He tells me a lot of things that he said I got from him, you know, like my heart, you know, and how competitive I am and stuff like that, you know. A lot of people, you know, they tell me I had a gift, but when I was younger, I had to work at it. It was something that I thought I was never going to be able to establish, you know, here boxing, because, you know, when I was younger, I really couldn't adapt to things like quicker than everybody else was. I wasn't that good of an athlete, but, you know, coming to the gym a lot more, I got a hang of it real quick.
Having someone in your corner, well, that can be taken literally in this case. The former boxer is father and coach to his son. They're together most of the time at fights, training, and weightlifting. It's just a little bit different than your average father-son relationship.
Catch, then slip. Half back, right hand again. Yeah. We've always had an incredible bond. I spoiled him a lot as a kid, actually. So, you know, I took him everywhere with me. You know, we did everything together. And, you know, it just gravitated naturally into the sport that we're in today.
Me and my dad's bond is outstanding. I mean, I understand him a lot in the ring. I mean, you have to once you're in there. But it's something that I don't know. I can't find the words right now, but it's something that's just outstanding.
Thomas Jr. may be one of the best amateur boxers from Indiana since Marvin Johnson. He began at the junior level in 2005 at 75 pounds and just turned 18 competing at 152 pounds. He has been crowned champion 34 times at the state and national level through 10 different weight classes. He has a closet full of belts and trophies and has even competed at the Olympic trials. But maybe most impressive was last year when he became the first ever to win back-to-back Indiana Golden Glove titles.
It actually means a lot. I mean, completing something that nobody has ever done is outstanding to me. It hit me probably at night when I was going to sleep. I don't know what it was, but I just laid there and was like, hey, you just won 2 Golden Boys in 2 years, so nobody's ever done that. So I should be proud of myself.
At 18, he has well over 100 amateur fights under his belt, and he plans to stay at the amateur level for one reason.
I vision it every day. Every day I go to bed, every day when I'm in here training, I vision it all the time. Because it's something that I've been wanting to do since I started. Really, I'm striving to get the gold medal. So that's what I've really been training for. You know, everything else, I mean, it matters, but it don't, because I'm really just trying to get that gold medal in the Olympics.
That would be the American dream, because, I mean, you know, because of the way we started, from humble beginnings, I mean, we got here the hard way, hard work. And, to see that pay off in that way and to be able to represent, our country at the same time, that would just be beautiful.
And that dream seems to be in pretty good hands with the 1-2 Thomas family combo. For the Chevrolet Indiana Prep Zone, I'm Kyle Binder.
And we wish the best of luck to this incredible father-son duo as they head to Spokane, Washington for the USA National Boxing Championship. Now stick around because when we come back, we'll introduce you to one of the top swim teams in the state. Thanks, Will. And our condolences to the Bateman family. 2,000 points is not an easy feat for sure. Well, that does it for this week's edition of the Chevrolet Indiana Prep Zone, and a special thanks to Sparta Gym. Next week, we'll take you on an inside look at one of the best places to play high school basketball, not only in Indiana, but the entire nation, the Hatchet House, home of the Zellers. We'll see you next week.